Hi, how are you? Good morning to you. How are you? Thank you for liking the live. You're my hero. How's it going? How's your day? You're off of school tomorrow. Awesome. For what? Good morning. I'm doing alright. Thank you for asking. Sad day, I had to park my Hertz for the winter. You had to what? Oh, Professional Teachers Day? Fun. They get to work, you don't. Good morning, Papa Smurf. How are you? You're great. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Hi, Glenn. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for tapping the screen. Good morning, Edward Scissorhands. Your grades are bad? Why is that? Model face? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. So for those of you who don't know, who are new here, I am a rapid transformational therapist. I'm also a hypnotherapist, and I also do read tarot and do Reiki. And I also work as a perspective coach, a positive perspective coach to be specific. So if you have any healing needs, I'm your one-stop place to shop. For yes or no's, it will be any gift. And for readings, you can Cash App or yeah. Thank you for sharing the live. I greatly appreciate that, CB. You're leaving school early a lot. That's not good. Don't do that. If you are going to leave early, make sure you get to work for the classes first. And make sure you do it. You will definitely regret it if you don't do the best that you have the ability to when you're in high school. Okay, so CB, what was your question? Okay, so Charlie... Will Steele and Charlie get married? Will Steele and Charlie get married? Yes. I am getting a yes. You need to let go of control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for tapping the screen, everybody that is doing that. I appreciate it. You're my heroes. It's so helpful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yes, I have super issues with control. Happens to the best of us, but you'll realize that you'll be much more free and feel a lot more able to actually express yourself once you let go of those. It might just be a shadow that needs to be shined a little light in. Hello, hello, Inadays and Cade. Willy Will, Brandy. I'm gonna try to just, let's see here. Let's pull a random message for the people as they come in. So how am I doing today? I think I'm doing great so far. I just started, so. Every day above the ground is a good fucking day if you let it be. You just have to choose it. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Philip. How are you? You're good. Below is good too. All about perspective. Yes. Well, you're right. Can't argue with the perspective claim. But how would you really know if you're below? So what I always tell people is that every day above the ground is a good day if you allow it. And when the day comes that it isn't, I won't realize. Good morning. Death is a gift, not a curse. You're right. So is life. That's why it's called the present. So I like to view my present as positive as much as possible. Not like the whole toxic positivity thing, but truly just like looking for what it is meant to be or what it can be instead of feeling limited by what it was or what it seems. Yep. Good morning, Rosa. Need some clarity on my relationship status. Okay. Well, for yes or no's, we can do a gift, any gift, and then for readings, for mini readings, it's $10 to Amber Energy Healer at Cash App. But I will definitely, or if you just want to stick around, oftentimes I will give random free ones throughout. Just depending on who I'm called to talk to. Energy healer, yes. That I am. Thank you for the follow, Midnight. Anybody who sends a heart me also will get a free quick question, a one card pull. Mm-hmm. 'Cause 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 'c put music on or no? Decisions. You sent 10? Okay, cool. Then let's do your reading. Let me know whenever you send it. I don't think I have my notifications on, so I'll just go off the trust system. Simba. Simba. Hey. Simba. Go play over there, baby. I'm scared my cat is about to jump on me. He's super hyper right now. Oh, it's just Amber Energy Healer. So, like AMBERENERGYHEALER. And then it's got like a sign that says like psychic something or something like that, or tarot or something on it. I should probably put a picture of my face, but right now it's a sign. Okay, perfect. So you said your question was... Hello from Alaska. You said your question was to know your relationship status, right? Don't, baby. Come here, baby. Hi from Alaska. Alright, perfect. So, for your relationship status, it is confused right now, isn't it? It's going to be really important, first and foremost, that you actually allow yourself, occasionally, to take a step back and view things from a different perspective, or to rather gain perspective. There's what he's going through? Okay. Alright, ask about that then. What's going on with him? Now, when you say what he's going through, do you mean like emotionally, or like what is he doing? His name is Luis? Okay. Hello from Georgia. It's like money, career, me in the picture. Okay. What is he doing? What is he up to? What's going So he's feeling like you are being a bit moody or detached. Or he's causing that to be the case. He feels you withdrawing due to inconsistency, I feel. But it's also, it's kind of like hot and cold energy. He feels like you are a bit dependent as well. But it does look like he is hoping to find balance. He's hoping to find harmony. It seems like he's being held back by nostalgia, which is interesting. So it's like he's trying to control things at all costs in an attempt to make them like to keep them how they were. He's being very defensive, it seems, and he's kind of acting without action, or he's making a bunch of ideas, but he's not taking action. This is because he feels like he's wounded right now. He feels like he's like barricaded himself away with his responsibilities, but in reality, he's put them up as like walls to try to, like, in an attempt to protect himself. He's been going through a lot. He's very guarded. Okay. It looks like with conflict, he feels like an absolute failure, so he will avoid it. Or he'll delay as much as possible, and he'll kind of bottle up his feelings. However, he's still attempting to continue on, even though he's going through a lot of distress. It's like he was in a resting period, or he was like in a recovery period, and now he's like getting to that point where he's ready to like get up and move forward. But it's going very slowly. He feels like he's not making like any movement, but he wants to get up and get moving. He wants to get up and like break out of that rest and recovery stage and like actually take a step forward and do some progress. He's trying to work on a team. He's really trying to also reach out for help when he's actually needing it now. He's been hurt. He just had major surgery. Does he want a future with me? He wants to go back to work. Yeah. Okay, so does he want a future with her? What's that on top of my... what? Did one of you betray each other? Because he's feeling ultimate, like, defeat. Or ruin. Like... he feels like there's been, like, a betrayal with his ability to work on a team with you, for some reason. Like, he feels hopeless about it. He's at his lowest in his life. He lives with his parents. He must lost his truck. That's hard. Okay, so this could be him, like, actually, like, feeling like he's betrayed you, like, in a sense of, like, not living up to what you guys planned. Like, his income, his loss of income, or his major, like, loss of prosperity. He feels like he's missing his chances in life. He's also trying not to let his emotions get in the way, so he may be seeming like kind of like detached person. But it's more so like he's trying to find like the love of life again. He's trying to let himself renew. I feel like he does feel like this is a false start. His main focus right now, regardless of whether or not he's like truly in love with you, I will answer that next, but like just so this can get finished out of the way. He's feeling like there was a false start with his passions, and that's where his focus is going to be at. Hey, so like he feels like he's got to focus on his goals right now, and he's going to be focusing on his goals. Like that's where his main attention and everything is going to be. He does not want to close out the cycle with you. But there is going to be major delays when it comes to him actually like proposing or leveling up the relationship. Like major delays because he wants to get himself situated first. And he also wants to do it when he doesn't have to rely on somebody else like complying or agreeing with his goals, etc. It's like a fairy tale story. Wait, what's like a fairy tale story? His goal, and it's interesting because even the cards are only coming out about his career and about his progress with his finances. So he's trying to take a new approach to an old problem. There's definitely new events and new possibilities for you guys. And he's definitely looking at his situation with acceptance. Does he love her though? There are emotions that he's hiding or he's keeping within that do have to do with feeling of failure or of fear. I feel like there is a major conflict of some sort between you guys that needs to get actually like closed out. It needs to be it may be something that you're not even aware of. It may be something that he's in conflict in his own mind, but it's like he's battling himself about the ability to rebirth. And he may be being a bit deceptive about how strong he feels or about the things that he says because of his fears. Does he love her? I don't feel like he wants to put in very much work. So it's like and when I say put in like much work, I mean like towards making you happy. So he's not, because he feels like he does a lot of things and it doesn't get like the reward that he hopes for or something. Like he feels like overworked or overwhelmed. It could just be a happenstance of the situations in his life, you know. If you don't directly do something like specific, it's just the burden of, or like that responsibility of having somebody that relies on you to be happy, you know? That can get overwhelming sometimes when you're already stressed. I just sent you catch up when you're done with Rosa. Thank you. Okay, awesome. I will get to that as soon as I'm done. He wants to see you happy, though. And so it's kind of like one of those, he's debating with himself right now about whether or not you're better off without him. So it's not so much that he doesn't love you or he does love you. It's more so he's looking at it from a very logical standpoint of, am I good for her? And at the current moment, he doesn't feel like he is. He's got a lot of anxiety with that. He wants you to be able to have the freedom to choose. Without having external limitations. What could I possibly do? Let's see. So it looks like you guys have been like busy devoting a lot of like time to and energy or emotions to fulfilling the needs of your partner. As in you've been spending that time. But in that process, you've been neglecting your own. And he sees that. And the experiences in the past between you guys have taught you specifically that self-love and self-care are huge gifts, and you're currently not giving them to yourself. Now that may be you wanting to show him your love, but in reality sometimes it will get translated over or actionized as you depleting your cup and then maybe being a bit like moody or like temperamental or something unknowingly, or showing the stress on you, and then your partner, it kind of like negates that love that you're giving to them because they're like, oh, I feel like a burden, oh, I feel like I'm depriving her of happiness, oh, I feel like I'm the reason she's mad, or you know, like, and so it's really, really key, just like on an airplane, you know, like you put your own oxygen mask on first, because if you're filled and you're able to then give what's the extra, then that's where true like feelings of joy will happen. But if you feel drained and you're still trying to give extra that you don't have, then it's going to in turn cause the partner to start wanting to dump theirs out because they don't feel like they deserve it, you know. You are now currently rising above your relationship, and it's time to start your new life or rebuild your life. The breakup that you're going through or the separation that you're going through, if there is one, but like this like hesitation, like this like questionable time period, the limbo that you're in, it does indicate that this was long foreseen. It's not something that like pops up overnight. And so if you're wanting to save the relationship, then it's time that you really truly analyze the real reason that you want to continue it. And then we also have, you are able to manifest whatever you want out of something, right? And so the universe is wanting you to be patient when it comes to love, and wants you to also understand that it takes time for a relationship to build, so don't try to rush it. Let it happen as naturally as possible. Also, it wants you to really truly work on making his fears feel comfortable. So instead of trying to appease or like please the surface, superficial wounds, truly try to get to the bottom of what it is that you guys want from each other. And then how can you fix the things that you need from each other so that they aren't needed, but rather so that they are gifts when they're given. He needs to feel like he's safe communicating with you his fears without having to feel like he's going to be rejected or like he's going to be told that he's wrong. So, like, basically, like, he needs to be able to tell you, I've been wearing a mask this entire time. I'm not the guy that you thought I was, or I'm not able to be, I don't want to be the guy that I promised you. And have you sit there and genuinely hear it and be like, okay, so introduce me to you, you know, as your reaction, rather than feeling like you're going to start, like, immediately feeling heartbreak because of his honesty, or immediately feeling, you know, like, resistance to it. I do feel like he needs some time to process his situation and the potential dependency that you may have on him. Is there anything else specific that I can answer for you before I close it out? And also, if you would like to do a full reading, you can certainly do that by visiting premium.chat/Amber Energy Healer. And it'll call me directly. He must be the provider, and I have everything already. Well, he can still provide for you, even if you have everything already. That's where it's going to be important that you let him know that what he provides for you is safety and security, and that what he can, and protection, and that you don't, and then allow his finances to be benefits to you, instead of him feeling like he's not needed. He's very needed. It's just he's looking at it from a closed perspective of what needed or wanted is, you know. It's actually, I guess, kind of damaging for guys if you tell them, like, I want you, I don't need you, because them feeling needed is so attached to their love languages. But also, your love languages are going to be really important that you learn. So there's actually a quiz on, that I could send you. Actually, maybe I'll put it on my website later. But you can do like a little quiz to find your love languages and what your basic needs are. I offer all that in my relationship mediation and my perspective coaching stuff as well. Should I plan a date at my house and bring it up? How will my life? Okay. I will. You are very accurate. Oh, awesome. Thank you. How will it go? Okay. So should she plan a date? Yes. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's awesome. Definitely awesome. Okay. So I hope this was good. I hope I answered your questions. You need help as well. I do work a lot with people on all sorts of areas of their life that they need help with, but with the perspective coaching, that one basically covers everything. Whatever healing methods that I offer, I am willing to do within that time slot that you are booked for the coaching, like without any additional charge. So if you're able, so like if one day you're like, you know what, I don't so much need advice, I just need Reiki today, or I don't, I'd like to work with my partner on our communication or something like that, you know, like, then that is perfectly fine to trade out at any point. Or today I want a tarot reading, you know, like instead of coaching, and vice versa. So, yeah, the perspective coaching is a great option. You can also go to amberenergyhealer.com if you'd like to book one. Yes, I am ready for your question, Midnight. And then I'm not going to be on too long today. I think I'm going to actually have to go make breakfast right now before my boyfriend goes to work. But will I get the second job I recently submitted for? Ooh, okay. Will she get the second or the second job? Okay, yeah, second job. Second job. Should we submit for? I am getting a yes. Let me see. Let me see, because there's definitely something lingering around it, though. It may be delayed. There's going to be a lot of other options, or there are a lot of other options that they're going to be debating between. So it's going to be really important that you make your presence known. Do you have time to call me today? I want to catch you up. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It might be in a couple hours, if that's okay. But I can text you before. Hi, baby. Come say hi. Simba's wearing his little robe. Oh yes, trying to do so already. It is high profile. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you definitely want to make yourself known so that they're aware that you are a very grounded option. I like your robe. Let's see. What is... Hi, baby. What is the job? It looks like you would be very good in, sorry, this is a long chart. So it does look like right now you're avoiding looking to your higher power for advice or for guidance. But all that aside, you do have the potential to find that guidance and that advice through your higher power. It does also appear that you are, with the new journey that you're ready to make, you need to allow yourself to really pay attention to what it is emotionally that you are lacking and what it is that you're needing. Instead of just going after money. Because where you are emotionally fulfilled, you're going to have money follow automatically. So it's really important also that you concentrate on your family and home life actually right now. But everything that you've worked for has worked out. My cat died the same thing. Cute robe, yeah. Your cat, oh, does the same thing. I was like, your cat died doing the same thing, like climbing up on your shoulder. I was like, oh my god, that's horrible. And yes, it's a creative endeavor for this. It looks like you are having a lot of self-doubt and anxiety in your mind. It's time that you release yourself from the bondage. Also, it's time that you do not self-impose yourself out of fear of heartbreak.
So basically just go all in. like just all in. Don't let yourself second guess your work, your judgments, anything like that. It does look like you would actually be somebody that would be good as like a tabloid reporter, or like even like a pathologist or a heart surgeon, a butcher. This is interesting. What should we also do? Ouch, Simba. It also looks like so you're a pretty like you say the song? Yes, definitely anxious, but I think I have a chance. It's time that you actually like this work that you're going to be doing, like you need to just not doubt yourself. Like you have protection. You have divine protection. Like legitimately, they are on your side. They want you to be happy. They've seen the work that you've put in. They know that you've put in the work, and they are now hoping that you'll actually make a decision that will be about yourself. It looks like again, you would be good as like a novelist or a poet, even a composer, theater director, a disc jockey. That's funny. Hairdresser, chef. You're a DJ already? Well then, good. That's one of the careers that the universe says that you would be good at, so I bet you're great. And interesting. So the rest of them are finishing out. It looks like animal jobs, like an animal trainer, a lion tamer. That's funny. A dentist, pet groomer, snake handler, ophthalmologist, gastroenterologist. So if you've... This is a voice acting of a particular kind. Ah. That's where that devil in reverse came from then. And that's also why you need to just go all out. Haha, also a cat rescue person already. Awesome. So that's why you need to just go all out with it if you're going to be doing it. Like, don't hold back. Don't let yourself feel insecure. There's... It does look like you may be feeling like a burden of responsibility right now. And that's going to be why you're taking on this job. Spirit wants you to know that you are very strong, but the strength of the world doesn't need to be falling on your shoulders. So if it is something that you feel like you are not, like there's always another way to do something. If it's something that you don't feel 100% confident with doing. Where there's a will, there's a way. I just got the worst stage, well not the worst, but I just got really bad really strong deja vu right now. Don't do anything that's going to be a betrayal to yourself or your partners. But at the same time, express your creativity with compassion and emotion. That's probably where the romance novelist is coming out. Or the theater director. Move from any problems that you may be having and be mindful of what you take. So when you actually do transition, make a full exit so that you can actually move beyond, so that you can actually problem solve instead of problem linger or problem pull. This just needs to... It's time that you recover and that you rebirth and that you stand back up out of a big betrayal that you had involving a team that you were working on. It's also really important that you understand that when things are delayed or when you feel like you are put on limbo, it's spiritual timeout. It's not a punishment necessarily. It's a time that you're supposed to use to reflect and time in. Do you think my mental health went up? I will talk to you about that in a second. And I do feel like this has to do with a separation, that message is coming out. Or a commitment that you are fearful of walking away from. Very helpful? Alright, awesome. Is there anything else specific before, because it seems like it's trying to take me down a whole tangent of fear of judgment, etc. Yeah, that's what romance novels is extremely close to this role. Yeah. Then you will be alright. You don't need to fear judgment. And remember, strength comes from nurturing, not strong-holding. But really stay and pay attention to your emotions that you're feeling so that you don't ultimately put yourself in situations that you may be crossing your own path unfairly with. I don't know, that didn't sound like it made sense. So if it didn't, let me know. It's a strange thing, but I'm hopeful. Your strength is being tested. Right now, you don't need to feel like... You don't feel like you have to hold on at all costs. It's kind of like a spiritual test that you're going through right now. So it does look like you're passing it. It does look like you're going to rise up above it. And it also does look like you are going to be successful. So it's important that you also learn the value of $1 and that you don't allow yourself to get stuck or feel like you're in a stalemate by accepting offers that are from people that are not genuine. I feel like that has to go with romance again. Thank you for the insight. This was reassuring. Alright, awesome. Good. And yeah, you also, if you would like to do a full reading, then you can feel free to contact me. Or you can even send me a message and I can invoice you privately or like through Cash App like this was. But it would be on a call, like a private call. Or I also offer email and recorded readings also for, those are for $25. They're usually about a half hour long. Okay, but I am going to close out this live now. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you to the new people that are following and the ones that heart me. That is always appreciated. I think I am going to be on again later. Yes, I just have to go take care of some stuff. I just had a calling to be on right now, so I just jumped on real quick to see who it was that was needing me, but I will be back later on. And yeah, I did just post a new video also this morning about the shadow, so if you guys want to check that out. Okay, love and light. Thanks again. Have a lovely rest of your day. You are more than welcome. Have a great day yourself. If I can close it.